Next, let's talk about the main differences between the SAT and the ACT. There are many differences. First of all, the SAT is a slightly longer exam. It lasts about 4¼ hours, while the ACT runs for about 3½ hours. Secondly, the two tests are scored differently. Each of the three sections on the SAT, math, critical reading, and writing, is scored on a scale of 200 to 800, with a median score of approximately 500. On the other hand, the ACT is scored on a scale of 1 to 36. When you take the ACT, you will actually get 5 scores, one for each of the 4 sections, math, English, reading, and science, and a composite score, which is an average of your 4 scores on the other sections. The composite score is the main score that colleges will be interested in. Another difference between the two exams is that the SAT penalizes you for wrong answers. So if you have to guess, it's important that you be able to eliminate at least a couple of answer choices because you lose a quarter point for each wrong answer. On the other hand, the ACT has no penalty for a wrong answer, so you should never leave any question blank. The content of both tests is fairly similar. Both tests are going to test your math skills, your knowledge of English grammar, your reading comprehension skills, and both tests require you to write an essay. However, the SAT also contains questions that test your vocabulary. There are no vocabulary questions on the ACT. On the other hand, the ACT has a science reasoning section which tests your knowledge of how to do science. It isn't really a test of your knowledge of various science fields such as biology, chemistry, or physics. Instead, they're really asking you to engage in data analysis and scientific reasoning. Another important difference between the two exams is simply the number of choices that you have for each multiple choice question. On the SAT, you will always have 5 choices. So if you're guessing, you have a 20% chance of getting a question right if you have no idea what the answer is. On the other hand, in 3 of the 4 sections for the ACT, there are only 4 answer choices, so that improves the likelihood that you can provide a correct guess. Finally, on the SAT, in most of the exam, the questions are arranged in an increasing order of difficulty. This is an advantage because you can identify going into the test where the easy, medium, and hard questions are likely to be located. Only the reading comprehension passages are not arranged in any obvious order of difficulty. On the other hand, on the ACT, the questions are not arranged in any order of difficulty, except on the math section, where the toughest questions are typically found at the end.